everyone, it is Skyla. I am back with the second and final list for now. I'll probably bring it back in about a month or so. So, yeah, because I'm going to talk about something in a next video, which will probably be uploaded after I do this list. So yeah, it's talking about October. So yeah, anyway, let's get into this list. We're doing my favourite movies of 1988, and as I said, this is the most difficult list I've had to come up with. So, yep. And am I happy with this list? Yes. Maybe there should have been movies that should have been here, but obviously we have to whittle this down to 10. I try not to do honourable mentions, but obviously you've got there's quite a few that I even missed out, and obviously I can't think of it now on the top of my head, but there's a lot of movies I missed out on this list. And I even remembered the actor's name, just remembered earlier today, on one of the movies that's on this list, and I was trying to think of his name because he was a police officer, and it was on another list from 1990. So I am going to finally tell you his name now, because it just come to me today, and I was like, when I do this list I've got to put his name in it. So let's get into this. So number 10 is directed by Newt Arnold. It stars Jean-Claude Van Damme, Bolo Young, and Forrest Whitaker. It's Bloodsport. Yeah, we've got a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie in my top 10 list. So number 9 was my number 2 from my 79 list. Yeah. Obviously directed by Don Coscarelli, stars Reggie Bannister, Angus Scrimm, and A. Michael Baldwin. It is, of course, Phantasm 2. This is why my list was so hard to do. Phantasm 2 should have been higher up, but there was other movies that was better, and I'm so sorry, but I really do love Phantasm 2. It should have been higher, but I'm so sorry that it's at number 9. So number 8, I was just talking about this just before. It's directed by William Lustig. It actually stars it's got Bruce Campbell in this movie, as in Evil Dead Bruce Campbell. Tom Atkins, who was actually on OGP's video the other day. Yesterday? Or was it yesterday? No, the other day. Yeah, and Sam Raimi is in this as well. But when I was saying about the actor before that I was trying to get out of my head, and I was trying to think of his name, I knew it was Robert, and it was Robert Zadar. Yeah, a phenomenal actor, brilliant when he played this. And I was talking about Maniac Cop 2 in last week's video. This week he's at number 8 with Maniac Cop. Let me see what number he was at. Yeah, he was number 9 on last week's list. So he's number 8 on this week's. So yeah, the actor I was on about is Robert Zadar. So number 7, directed by Ruggero Deodato. And you'll be probably wondering, Ruggero Deodato, she does like her Italian directors. Yes, I do. It stars Michael York, Donald Pleasance, Edwige Fenech. I think that's how you pronounce her name. That's who else I was trying to think of as well, in my head as well, and I couldn't get the name out. So it's Edwige Fenech. She's in a lot of giallos, so yeah, she's in quite a few. And of course the movie I'm on about is Phantom of Death. So number 6, there's no brainer with this one. It's directed by James Signorelli. It stars William Dafoe's in this. I did not know William Dafoe was in this until I was doing my research. Edie McClurdy, forgotten her name now. I know her last name's Kellerman. I think it's Sandra Kellerman, but do not quote me. And she played Patty. Patty. Yep. And of course, the amazing Cassandra Peterson. And of course, I am on about Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. This is why it was so hard for me to do this list. It was really hard. The hardest of the lot. So number 5 stars directed by Penny Marshall. Not starred. Directed by Penny Marshall. It has John Hurd in this, Elizabeth Perkins, and of course Tom Hanks. The famous piano scene. You know it. Big. And Zoltar. Yeah, Zoltar. If you're not a fan of Big and you don't know about Zoltar, that Tom Hanks makes, well, younger Tom Hanks, the younger character, makes a wish to be big and he becomes Tom Hanks. So yeah. So number 4. I am so happy that this is on my list. This movie has a soft spot, as in one of my if we're talking about my all-time favorite movies, this will be on the list. I love this movie so much. It's directed by Cero Duran. It's actually got Tim Allen in this, in one of his earlier roles. David Carradine and Madeline Stowe. It's actually tropical snow. It's got a soft spot to me. Yeah. And I'd like you to, if you ever want to see this movie, please go in it blind. And I want to know your thoughts on Tropical Snow, because it's an incredible movie. It really is. So number 3. You know, I have a soft spot for this movie because I just reviewed number 2 last week. Or was it the week before? Last week, actually. Directed by Tim Burton. It stars Michael Keaton, or should I say now, Michael Douglas Keaton. Winona Ryder, Gina Davis, Alec Baldwin, Catherine O'Hara, and then the other name I don't want to put in, because you know what he's done wrong. He's in jail now, naughty boy. But I don't know what Opho's... There was a character called Opho, and I just can't remember what his name was from the top of my head. So yeah. And of course I'm on about Beetlejuice. So we're getting there. Number 2 as one of the most very creative. I'd say it's got a really good twist ending to this, and you wouldn't see it coming. For number 2, someone that introduced me to this movie, and I do like it, but it's not because of them. I like it because I do like slashes, but I like slashes that are kind of different, and this is it. So it's directed by Jose Ramon Lares. It stars Bolton Folks and Christina Marie Lane. She was the girl character that was doing all the killing. So, spoiler alert. And of course, I'm on about Edge of the Axe. So, yeah. Now we're at number 1. Top of the shop. directed by Dick Maas. You don't even know. You already know. You already know. I don't even have to shout it. Stars Hoop Stable, Tatum Dagelet, and Monique van der Ven. It is, of course, Amsterdam. It is my favourite movie of 1988. Yeah. So, let's get back into this list. Say it one more time. 10, Bloodsport. 9, Phantasm 2. 8, Maniac Cop. 7, Phantom of Death. 6, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. 5, Big. 4, Tropical Snow. 3, Beetlejuice. 2, Edge of the Axe. And number 1, Amsterdam. Now I hope you've enjoyed this list, these years. Next week we are going to do something different. Yep. Before we go on to October, because I'm going to add this at the end, obviously I'm gonna do something a little bit different. Usually I'll do actor and actress. I'm gonna do something a little bit different next week. Just a little bit different, just to spice things up. So I don't just do years or actors or actresses. It's gonna be a nice little surprise next week. A nice little surprise, which I hope that you guys would enjoy. It's gonna be something different. And also October. Every day in October, I will be doing a top 10 list. I have got the categories sorted, and yeah, we will be doing it every day in October. I'm kind of excited for this, and I will say this, some days are going to be, might not be as long as other days, but I'm sure you're going to enjoy the list. Different topics, and they are, but I will say this, I'll do a detailed video before we go into October. I will just say this, there is one rule: it's horror. Every top 10 list is going to be something to do, it's going to be horror related. Yeah, and these lists I have done myself. So this is, in my opinion, my list. But I just hope that you enjoy it. But if you want to join along in October, you can hear my list first, and then you can do a video response, or you can comment response of your list. So yeah, and I hope Andre gets to put his list in the comments below, because or I might have to go back onto our messages and put them down. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Turn that notification bell on. You'll get a brand new video from me very, very soon, and I will do the details of my top 10 lists in October, so you get to understand it a little bit more. So ciao, see you soon, and I hope you've been enjoying my top 10 lists, because I've enjoyed doing them. Ciao, ciao.